Hi there boys and girls, Brucey here, and I'm going to do a quick first impressions video of the Atomic Amplifier-Box. Well, my first impression is, wow, I've had this about 2 days and I haven't stopped playing. I should add to anyone who watches my channel, this isn't as a replacement of the Helix. This has got nothing to do with the Helix. This is specifically to do with a pedal board challenge that I'm doing, and as you can see, I'm building that pedal board here. Also, I was really interested in the Atomic Amplifier-Box because it really fits a need that I have, and that is to make a really small pedal board, one that I can just throw in a bag, throw anywhere, and has everything basic covered. Because what more do I need? It has my amplifier, it has the output, I can go direct to a PA, it has a reverb bit onto it, it has effects into it which I can switch on and off once I've programmed them. That's not exactly how I'm going to use them, but I can attach it to a mini pedal board with a couple of pedals and I am away. Really simple, core tone, nothing well, it could be as complex as you want it to be, and I'm going to show some more complicated setups, but this little box is just everything in terms of what I might need for an amp modeling. It's even smaller than the Helix, obviously, it's tiny, and for certain situations I feel that this is going to be the perfect partner. And wow, does it sound great. As I said, I'd like to have done a little bit more on this review, but I've spent most of the time playing with it. I set up with preset number 2 where I started off, which is the US Deluxe amp model based on the Fender Deluxe, and that with the rumble drive, and I've been away away all weekend. My tone in a box, adding a little bit of delay, and I'm a happy man. A little bit of reverb here, and using this to boost the signal. So first impressions, the box is really quite light but very solid. Love the fact it can act as a DI box as well, so you could turn all the amp modeling off. You could just have a preset which is direct through as a kind of DI box, but then that would be a very expensive DI box. I don't see the point of that, but you could use it as an IR loader. Now I know that more do a new product which is just an IR loader, but you would then have to add on maybe an amp in a pedal. This has everything in one box, so as a box you could also just throw into a gig bag, take along. If you're an amp guy, if you've got your valve amps and you're happy with them, fantastic. But one of these you could just put in your bag and you know that you're covered. You can go directly into a PA, directly into a monitor, set up a couple of amps, you're good to go. Love the switches feel nice and robust. The way I'm planning on having this set up is that I will be using this to channel switch, which is a great option. You can use this preset to either turn the pedal on and off. I kind of get that, but if you're using it as a kind of effect pedal where you're using your amp modeling as an effect, it would have been nice maybe if you could have put a few more options on this, but the way I'm going to use it is switching between 2 presets. So preset 1 will be my clean preset Fender Deluxe amp, and preset number 2 will be the crunch or kind of higher gain, probably using either the Cornford or possibly the 5150. I haven't decided yet. I'm still going through the amp models that are in here, and obviously the ones that are available to download. I haven't had a lot of time to play with the preset editor, but that's coming next. I do like the way you can quickly switch between your different amps. You've got by using these toggle switches, you can toggle between 9 different settings of amp, which is pretty cool on the pedal itself, so you don't need to get into the amplifier. You can't then obviously change any of the effects. So what I will be doing with my first patch, totally clean, clean patch to run a couple of pedals into my delay pedal, and then I'm going to be using this as a boost. And I haven't decided yet if it's going to be a clean boost or a compressor. I'm probably going more with the idea that this will be a compressor, so I can boost my dirty sound should I need to into my clean amp, and then I can boost my clean sound at the same time as well to get a compressed sound. So that's probably how I'm setting up the clean channel. Then the dirty channel, this will no doubt be probably the screamer pedal, the tube screamer, and a delay at the same time, if that's possible. I haven't completely checked if that's possible. I think it is. You can switch two pedals with one. If not, it doesn't matter because I've got my delay here, and this will go back to just being a compressor. So that's my boost. Set up my sounds. If I need a solo boost, I can use this, and I can switch between my two amps. That is, to me, really powerful. That's given me 4 different options there. Add in a couple of more dirt pedals, and I've got everything covered. Got my external delay. Probably put a little bit of delay on the second patch, as I mentioned. This delay will be more of an effect delay. The delay on the more lead sound is just to give a little bit of depth to the sound, something I do quite a lot, and you can see that in some of my other videos. First impressions, absolutely loving it. Love the way it sounds, love the way it responds to the guitar playing. If I had one little gripe so far, when you are in the preset mode, this LED flashes. I just found it a little bit annoying. It's such a minuscule thing, but it just felt, the way it flashed, it felt like there was something wrong. It wasn't a kind of soul pulsating flash. It was kind of quite fast, the kind of thing you'd expect like as a warning. So I don't know if that's changeable. I kind of hope it is with a firmware update. I'm going to probably email in because it was a little bit distracting, but in the grand scheme of things, that's nothing. Can always put a little bit of tape over that if need be. So all in all, after 48 hours of playing with this, it's got a massive, massive thumbs up. This isn't a replacement for my Line 6 Helix. This is to serve a certain purpose, and it hits that purpose really well. And to be honest, I really, really like the way it sounds. Like I said, I haven't stopped playing the guitar since I plugged into it. It just sat there doing what it did. I had my pedals, I could add in different pedals, play around, get the sound I want. That was absolute perfection to me. And I suppose that's another reason for buying it. You know, with the Helix and the Headrush and all those other products, and even the amplifier itself, you've got so many models, so many pedal options. But actually, I own a whole bunch of pedals. So this is a good halfway house. This is pedals and modeling working together. Of course, you can do that with the Helix. Of course, you can add in extra pedals. I'm not saying that. I do. You might have seen some of my previous videos. But as a kind of spare of the moment thing, you could just throw together this little board just to have it fun, home for fun, or gig with. If you're gigging with your own particular sound, you're not working function work where you need 100 sounds, which is another reason why I want this is for my own kind of projects where I only need a couple of different sounds. You've got this tiny compact video. It's lighter, it's tiny, it goes in a guitar bag. Double thumbs up. Thank you, and I will be doing a more thorough review in the weeks to come, so please do watch this space. I've been Brucey, and I will catch you later. Hi there, boys and girls. Brucey here. Just wanted to say a massive thank you for checking out my channel. Please do subscribe if you like what you see here. Please do fire away any questions you might have. More than happy to answer them. And if you are in the mood, please do check out my guitar creativity book, which has a whole wealth of information on ways that you can be creative and develop your technique and develop your playing in new and interesting ways. Catch you later.